Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here today in the Swiss alpine town of Davos to legally establish a new foundation dedicated to the advancement of trauma care in the least developed countries around the world. Although this new foundation will be closely linked with the AO Foundation, the AO Alliance Foundation is a completely separate legal entity with its own governance and management.
I'm happy to announce that now the AO Alliance Foundation has come into existence, and I thank all of those who have contributed to come to that point, that we have an AO Alliance that can grow in future times. I think I want to thank in particular the founders that give us the trust and support. We had already a little bit of a discussion what this means. I can repeat that briefly here, that I hope you can be our ambassadors and speak for us in the outside of the AO Alliance, also to mobilize additional funds. And some of us here, like Jaime, Joch and myself, we certainly would have liked to be founders, but I explained to you for what reason this is not possible, that we have a clear distinction between the founders, the governance, and the management. And I think with this we are well served going forward. I would like to thank the board members that can now officially constitute the board. We have another meeting at 9:30 tonight, so we can make some progress already on some projects that we have identified and that we get off to a flying start. I thank them for being prepared to serve in that function, and I'm sure we have a good composition today to fulfill all the needs that we are confronted with. Particularly also I'm pleased that we have Claude Marta, he's hiding somewhere, there he is, and Polly that support us on the management side. It's lean management, but you all know from Claude that he can do heavy lifting, and it's interesting and rewarding to see how he has done 2 jobs in the last 6 months, bringing forward trauma, but also the AO Alliance. But from the 1st of January, he's now 100% dedicated to this new job. Particularly pleased that also Ram and Jim were prepared to accept the role of regional directors, make sure that we can benefit from what has been built during the time of the SEC. So thank you very much. And last but not least, unfortunately he's not here tonight, I'd like to thank Hans-Jörg Ries. It would have been impossible to make this happen without his contribution that he's given to this idea of an AO Alliance and let us move forward in the least developed world. So I conclude with that. Again, a lot of thanks to everybody.
It is my great pleasure and honour to introduce the 9 AO Alliance founders who are here today for the signatory. It's Mr. Chris Colton, Paul Demmer, Norbert Haas, Jim Hughes, Jim Kellum, Peter Matter, Joe Schatzker, Chris van der Werken, and John Crozer. Unfortunately, René Marty and Hans-Jörg Wies could not be with us today for this historic event. We're also joined today by the AO Alliance Foundation Board, Rolf Jecker, Designated Chair, Joachim Frein, Designated Vice Chair, Jaime Quintero, Manju Yoshipura, and Jean-Daniel Gebert.